ride to the NCIS. You go to Magic Mountain and then a piece further.
Really?
To hang out with Special Agent Jethro Gibbs. Grace, our producer, is so in love with Mark Harmon, she cannot stand it.
Let me know when you've secured the crime scene.
You got it.
This has great success here and great success around the world.
Yeah.
Are you pleased, surprised that the world found it?
No, you know, this show always did well in reruns from the beginning. The syndication rights to this show are huge, and it's a little different trying to walk down the street in Salzburg right now. And
is that surprising?
You know what? It's a good thing. You spend a lot of time in this business, making excuses for things that you've done that didn't turn out the way you thought they were. This show, it's great that people enjoy it and like it as they do, and it's gratifying to get out there and just say thank you to folks who want to come up and say, you know what, like your show, like what you do. It's a whole lot easier doing that, no matter the volume, than it is, walking the streets and saying you're sorry to people because it didn't work out like you thought.
There's a nice vibe here, and it's not like, gosh, season 9.
No.
10-month year.
I think there's a huge load of appreciation here. And appreciation comes from having done projects where it wasn't like this, where you walk on sets where it's not as collectively calm or as welcoming as this set is. And appreciating that and knowing that this is special and protecting that, and we all do.
How long do you want to wear the shoe?
Well, these shoes are pretty comfortable.
But I don't think we're going to talk about the 20th season of NCIS, but I certainly think we could talk about the 11th or 12th.
I'm contracted through next year, and I'll honor that, and others are up this year, and they'll have to re-up to stay here, and that's what the network has to do. What we do here works, and as long as it continues working, as long as we're challenged, which we collectively are here every day, as long as we can maintain the level of the work, I don't know how long we'll do this.
I don't think this is the end of it.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's a 10-month shoot, and when you're on a filmed 1-hour drama, that's 12 or 16 hours a day, every day.
They work hard.
And they work really hard, but you walk there, and they all that stuff. They love each other. They love doing it. It has, nobody's freaked out. It hasn't gotten tired of them. You were making a really good point about when he was talking about things that don't turn out.
I think people who don't work in Hollywood don't realize, that an actor like Mark Harmon thinks, oh, he was in a terrible film. It has nothing to do with Mark Harmon. He did a great job. He was a terrible director, a horrible writer. The studio didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And,
Mark Harmon trivia, where did he play a TV weatherman in the movie Worth Winning, where he was like a weatherman who kind of was a big romantic guy.
Yeah.
And then the great Mark Harmon TV series, St. Elsewhere, which is if you've not seen it, that's a Netflix for sure. It launched Denzel Washington, Howie Mandel. That's a fantastic
So where did he
fantastic
play
show.
TV weatherman?
On this movie called Worth Winning.
Oh,
was
yeah,
original. He was on St. Elsewhere. He joined it a little late, not when it started, but he was on for a couple
I
seasons.
thought he was on Chicago Hope.
No. St. Elsewhere. St. Elsewhere, for sure. And then one other just sort of interesting note. When we were there, that was the day that Dick Clark passed away. And Mark Harmon, if and I've seen this with my kids 1,000 times, Freaky Friday concludes with him and Jamie Lee Curtis having this fabulous wedding in this beautiful Malibu house. It was Dick Clark's backyard.
No way.
Where they shot.
Wow.
How about that?
There you go.